So my first question is, your screening process that you described to me, do
Mm-hmm.
you get any pushback from clients on that, refusing to do it?
I've gotten pushback a few times, but I'm not sure if those people were serious enough about the screening, like of the appointment or not. But I have gotten screening, like the full screening that I requested from quite a few people who I didn't end up seeing just because they've stopped responding or something in the past. So I've usually been able to get it, but I've also had people say no.
Okay. When you're in an interaction with somebody, is it the case that typically like they'll text you and say like, hey, I'm interested in, or, they'll open the door to conversation via text most of the time? Is that how it happens?
Yes. Yes, I've
Okay.
had people reach out to me through text.
Okay. When do you ask them about the screening usually? At what point in the conversation?
I ask after we've scheduled a booking.
Okay. And then for them to do the screening, will you just say in the text, this is what I need, please send it? Or do you say to them, I need you to screen, please look at my website and do all the steps there via the website?
I tell them directly over text.
Okay. All right. That's really good. The reason I ask about all that is I'm just kind of poking around here. What I'm looking for are consistent themes and areas where we get pushback from clients that are possibly preventing bookings.
Mm-hmm.
And the screening process is a really common one where clients won't do it. The process is too invasive, or not too invasive, but isn't a match for the market at the current time. Or
Uh-huh.
if the practicality or timing of it is off. So by that I mean, if an escort leads with like, hi John, yeah, I'd love to see you, but you have to do my screening process. Here it is in the first text. That's usually not received well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Or
usually
sorry, go.
I was gonna like in my mindset, I'm usually like, oh I'll make them plan a time and confirm a booking and then asking it afterwards seems like a way to get it done.
Yeah, I totally agree. Do you know, like, have you thought as to why that is?
Maybe it's because they're already looking forward to seeing you and have the idea and it's already set in their schedules. I'm not sure though.
That's definitely part of it. Like they're more invested in having the booking.
Mm-hmm.
The other part is like the screening process is invasive, right? Like um, clients understand why they're doing it, particularly if they're frequent escort users. And for some clients, there's a level of comfort because they also feel safe that the escort um, is complying with like the industry standard rules, but it is invasive. Like they're sending their photo ID to an
Uh-huh.
escort that has heaps of repercussions for their personal life.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
So what we want is to build a level of rapport, which you're clearly doing. But like we don't need to, it'd be kind of like if you walked into a store as well
Mhm.
and you picked up a dress and the person came over and said that's $50. It'd be like, I've just picked up the dress.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, babe. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm totally not at that place mentally. It's too early in the process to be appropriate and it turns them off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the timing sounds fine. The method as well of whether we ask them to go somewhere else to do it or we just do it with them via text is just about sake of ease. A lot of escorts have like this formal screening process on a booking form and they want, to basically do minimal conversation with the client and just to go to a booking form and make a booking. And it's like, sure, that works for us, but it's just not realistic a lot of the time for clients. And the more we, the more power we give away by pushing them away from us into external places, we lose
Mm-hmm.
control. So if we say to the client, yeah, go and fill out this booking form and then come back to me. Well, they've now, like, we don't have them in our attention, and they might just never do the booking form. And then what? Well, we've lost them.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll make sense.
Cool. So it's a really long-winded way of saying I don't see any immediate issues in your screening process. I think a caveat to all of this is the volume of what you're getting is quite low. And so I'm poking around for imminent issues and some assumptive problems that may or may not be there. Once we get the traffic up, we might find that some issues start to emerge in these areas. We don't know yet until it happens, but we'll know when we get to that point because we track what happens and I'm reviewing it with you. And you may find that some stuff that isn't an issue now because you just don't have the volume to kind of see it may become an issue in the future. But that's cool. If it isn't, we just fix it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
If you want to learn more escorting tips, just click the link below this video.